Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here for this Friday, December 14th. Appreciate you folks tuning in today. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much again. My guests, of course, this is the Take the Points edition, our weekly look at sports and maybe a little bit of the gambling of it. Down there on the end, please welcome Mr. Brian Turner. Right here in the middle, Mr. Lucas Vaughn. And here on this end, he's back after a long illness. It is Jamie Hodges.
Long illness.
Just
might have felt like it that day.
Penicillin finally kicked in.
They make medicine. They make medicine.
Well,
Can't take penicillin because I'm allergic to it. That's what took so long.
That's exactly right. Well, for some of those diseases, they respond quicker to others. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, channel 100 over here in Flora. Number 3, channel 3 over there in Salem, as well as channel 25 in Florida, depending on what you have on your cable system. What is going on around the area? Well, I'll tell you what to look for. Community events here in the next day or two. Junior class, I love this today here in Clay City. The junior class is doing Christmas wrapping today. The Clay City juniors will be wrapping presents for only $1 per present until today. Call Michelle at Clay City Schools to set up a schedule to drop off or pick up. Outstanding. Help the kids out. Give them a buck. Let them wrap your gift. That's all right. Other things going on today in North Clay at the North Clay Commons there at the high school. It is Nick Compton Chicken Noodle Supper, and that's at 5:30 this evening. Nick Compton Chicken Noodle Supper will be a couple hours, 5:30 to 7:30. Carryouts will be available. Also today here in Flora, the Cherry Cook. I think it's Sherry. Cheri. Would that be?
I'd go with Sherry.
You think Sherry? Sherry?
I need more
Sherry.
context.
It's her first name. Cheri.
Oh, I thought we were cooking something.
No, that makes sense. Sherry Cook. Yeah, I like that. Thank you very much. Sherry Cook, Christmas show at Heritage Woods today. That's at 2 o'clock and probably run about an hour. Also today at Heritage Woods this evening at 6:30, it is Music by Elaine, her Christmas show. She always does a wonderful job. I'm told by the folks out there, if you get the chance, go to Heritage Woods and vote on the Christmas trees. They have the big Christmas tree lineup out there. The big contest. You can vote on them. You can bid on them. Buy yourself a Christmas tree. Although I don't know when they're giving them away. It might be too late for you this year. But give it a shot. What's going on this weekend? On Saturday here in Flora at Anthony's, it is Breakfast with Santa. 8:30 in the morning at Anthony's tomorrow morning. Also, carriage rides tomorrow over at Charlie Brown Park. You can give, I think it's, $5? Is that what it says? Yeah, $5 a person to ride carriages tomorrow night, 5:30 to 8 o'clock, weather permitting. Anybody looked at the weather for Saturday? What's the weather? Do we know? Anybody?
Rain.
I think early rain, but I think it's supposed to clear off. So
it ought to be nice for carriage rides that night.
I figured out a long time ago I live in Southern Illinois. Don't look that far ahead.
That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. Other things going on Saturday around the community. It will be at 9 o'clock a.m. over in Salem. Pardon me, this is down in Hamilton County at McLeansboro. Their first annual Elves on the Run. 5K fun run for kids. It's for kids, but it's not just for kids to run. Registration is $20 plus a kid's gift. Is anybody here going to go run? We've already established.
If I'm running, if I'm running, get ahead of me because something's chasing me. And you don't have to outrun the bear. You just got to outrun your buddy.
Just outrun somebody else. That's all.
Why we hang out together?
Yeah,
we're not sure which one's going to be last.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Figure it's equal odds here.
The kids fun run. The kids to run is $10, and I don't think they need a gift. But if you need to bring a gift to run, so that's a real nice fundraiser. Other things going on. Volunteers for a Progressive Fairfield can have a special event at the Festival of Lights at Leo French Park tomorrow night. FNB will be the host. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be in their home, and Dwayne and Sheila Walker will be bringing Luther the donkey. Luther the donkey will be there. Have you guys know Luther?
Yeah, but I thought he was in Texas.
Yeah.
So this,
And I know a few donkeys, but they're not named Luther.
Well, yeah, that's entirely different. Entirely different. Other things going on Saturday. Santa Claus will be at the library in Salem Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. You're going to have visiting hours. Bring your camera to get your picture taken or get your kids' pictures taken with Santa. Also, an old-fashioned Christmas at the Salem Community Theater tomorrow night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Contemporary and traditional Christmas music performed by talented local vocalists and musicians. What's on Wabash tomorrow night? Good stuff on Wabash. Wabash Catch TV, high school boys basketball. It's a good one tomorrow night. The Edwards County Fighting Lions will be in Fairfield to take on the Fairfield Mules. The Mules come in, they'll be undefeated tomorrow night, won't they? Or Friday night.
Yes, they will. 9-0.
The last one Tuesday at Hamilton County. You're going to be doing that game with me?
you bet. We'll be there.
Jamie and I will be there in the Mule Barn on Friday
Cool kids will
night.
be.
Say what?
Right.
Where the cool kids will be.
That's exactly right. Only the cool kids hanging out there. Also, NCAA basketball on Friday night. Illinois Chicago is at DePaul. That game on Fox Sports 1. They've got a doubleheader on Fox Sports 1 as Wisconsin Green Bay at Creighton. That one at 8 o'clock. The Chicago at DePaul game is at 6. NHL, Colorado is at St. Louis. That's at 7 o'clock on Fox Sports Midwest. Winnipeg travels to Chicago. That's at 7:30 NBC Sports Channel. That's channel 643. And in the NBA, doubleheader on ESPN, the Indiana Pacers are at the Philadelphia 76ers, followed by Oklahoma City at the Denver Nuggets. You still a big Pacers fan?
Yep. Wednesday night was Oladipo's first night back.
Is he back?
He's back.
How long
Healthy and
was
back.
he out?
Too long.
Yeah, I was going to say, where have they slipped in the season?
They've done pretty well. They're still hanging in there.
They're still hanging in?
Sabonis stepped up, so.
Well, that's good. That's all you can ask. This is Take the Points edition today of the Big Talk with Bruce Dickey show here on Wabash Catch TV. We do appreciate you tuning in, and we'll have all kinds of information. The El Dorado Holiday Tournament seeds came out, and we'll talk about those along with all kinds of other stuff, and we'll be right back after these words. Stick around.
Happy hands.
Jazz hands, man. Jazz hands.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you or a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Mics.
Thank goodness for that dead mic button.
Thank goodness. Thank heavens for dead mics. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, as joined here today by it's the Take the Points gang. Down there on the end, it's Brian Turner looking into his computer. Right there in the middle, it's Lucas Vaughn. Right there, wearing a nice white shirt. Very nice. Morton Building shirt. Very
I got
impressive.
a little soup on it earlier. So.
Is that why you're keeping your hands in front? That makes sense. And here next to me, it's Jamie Hodges. We do appreciate you tuning in. All right. It is mid-December. The big winter tournament stuff starts coming out.
Great time of year.
One tournament's already going on. You've got the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, and we've got friends from North Clay playing down there, as well as our friends from Sisney playing down there. I have not been able to make it. You've been able to be there one night. Had a chance to
over there Saturday,
see Sisney.
Game and a half. Sisney has played tough, but is 0-2 right now. Mm-hmm. Gave Red Hill a game after they lost to 23 the first week.
Yeah.
Led most of that game, and then the other night they was it Gallatin or Crab they played fairly well with too, and still but couldn't pull it off at the end.
Crab is who's the top seed on that pool anyway? Was Crab the high seed or was the Red Hill?
Red Hill.
Okay, and North Clay is over on the other side with Wayne City, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Gallatin.
And Gallatin. Which side is Grayville in? I hear that Grayville is really struggling this year.
Sorry.
They're on the downside.
Sorry, Hucker, but yeah. Sorry, Hucker, but yeah.
Yeah, are they young or something?
74-15. I don't think it was as close as the score indicated.
Oh, that
included.
That's a tough way to go.
That included an 11-0 run in that 15.
So they got hot.
Yeah, in the first quarter.
Heat check.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That makes for,
Got up 11-1 after scoring 11 in a row, and then still trailed 21-11 at the end of the first quarter.
You've seen this now. I have to give it away this early because usually if there's ball games on Wednesday night, and are there games Thursday night too, or just Wednesday? Okay.
It was your first time watching. We don't tape on Friday morning.
Sisney plays Wayne City on Wednesday night, right?
Yes.
A replay of the Wayne County War from last week,
which was a good game,
and Wayne City won that, right?
Yeah, but Sisney. Oh, that's another one. They stay within single digits. They like to slow down the pace and race you to 30. If they keep the score low, that's what Bowen wants. I call it Bowen ball, but
it's kind of closer to Creel ball or whatever.
Yeah, and Bowen come from Mount Vernon.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's good. Also, another big tournament. We've got to talk about the Fairfield Mules because Fairfield Mules right now are 9-0. The pairings came out Wednesday for the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Now we won't be covering that tournament, but we've got Fairfield a couple of times coming into that tournament.
I bet someone here watches a couple games down there to report back.
Do you think?
I think.
I suspect your boy wants you to go.
I bet we make a couple trips.
I must tell you that there are some people who now have jobs that do not enable them to go to the El Dorado Holiday Tournament.
It's not a normal thing for you anymore, is it?
No.
Oh, yes.
No. I enjoyed my trips to El Dorado, and they are all.
I think that is my least favorite tournament I cover.
I think there's people needing buildings.
Why do you dislike El Dorado Tournament? I mean, all right.
The people.
I knew that was coming. Wabash doesn't go to El
We're not
Dorado, right?
going.
Wabash isn't in El Dorado.
And at this rate, we're not going to be either.
And people in Idaho never heard of YouTube either. So.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That would require broadband.
It's going to get deeper, ain't it?
Or fiber. That's right. Let's take a look at the arrangement. There's the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. If anybody can read it, suffice to say, down there at about the sixth game of the first day
Number one
is
seed
Fairfield, the number one seed.
First time they've gotten that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They've won the tournament before. What were the eighth seed when they won
As
the
an
tournament?
8, and they made the championship, I believe, as a 4.
Okay. So Fairfield gets the 1, Massac County the 2. You got to see Heron the 3. It's good to see Edwards County getting in a seed. They're the 7.
Yeah, it's a couple of 3A teams there at 2 and 3. The
That's a difficult bracket for Edwards County, isn't it? Because you've got West Frankfort on top, Heron, and then Massac County. Those are all 3A teams, right?
Yeah.
AJ's up there, too.
Wow. Well, good luck to Edwards County. We appreciate them, their help. They're watching over there. Browns folks and the Albion folks.
I'd say 6, 7, and 8 are probably all a little better than 5, but
Well, 5
Then Fairfield
is
just beat them by 30.
yeah,
5 is
just put a running clock on them.
5 is El Dorado. Yeah. Well, El Dorado, they've got the good record. I mean, that's one of the
And they're at
things.
home.
Yeah.
They are at home.
Now, what's the only thing I like about the holiday tournament in El Dorado, Bruce?
Let's see. The only
KFC
thing,
buffet.
I was going to say it's not
That'd be
the
number 2.
Doug's on the way home.
I like the gym.
gymnasium.
Yeah,
is
I've always liked the
As a
gym.
photographer, you would hate it.
Well, I'm not a photographer, and I like to pace. And
Yeah,
so I like
bowls
that
are awful for a photographer.
Yeah.
I like that upper realm.
Yeah, that is a neat gym.
Okay, Fairfield's the number 1 seed. They're 9-0 right now, and
They play defense.
They've got a good game Friday night against Edwards County. Edwards County just barely lost to Lawrenceville, right? How about Fairfield? Fairfield and Lawrenceville had a close game earlier in the year, right?
Yeah, it was single digits. It was when they, at the Capital Classic at Lawrenceville, they've already played that one once. So all 3 of their pool play games were single digits. Their biggest win of that tournament was actually T-Town in the championship.
Oh, really?
Beat them by 10.
But that was early in the year. They weren't running 10 deep then.
So after Friday night, after tonight's game against Edwards County, is Fairfield off? No, they've got Lawrenceville next
Lawrenceville
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
right? At Tuesday?
And then the big one, KZ Westfield, 2
Friday.
state-ranked teams next Friday.
Has this undefeated record come as a surprise to most interested observers of
After
Black
they beat-
Diamond Southern Illinois basketball?
After they beat T-Town, no. I mean, it was one after because they looked like we talked about before. They out T-Town. So once they did that, you knew they had a chance to go into El Dorado undefeated or to the KZ game undefeated.
Yeah. You know, Wabash and you and Jamie be doing that game 21st, right?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Creeks don't rise. Creeks don't rise. Good Lord willing. That's the plan, man. That's exactly the plan. Yeah.
You guys
So
are forgetting
we'll
that
talk about.
free labor is easy to fire.
Hey, I've got something about that too. But I tell you what, it's a big week. We've got the game on Friday night tonight, Edwards County game, and then if you're a Fairfield fan, we've got the game next Friday night as well. Next Tuesday night here on Wabash. I'm trying to remember. I think we're in Salem.
I just looked at it too because I was trying to go over to see when I could do some other ones with you.
How about Sisney at North Clay next Tuesday night? That's where
That sounds correct.
That sounds correct. And then the girls' game next week is Carlisle at Salem. It's always good to have something on the wall that I could turn around to in the middle of the broadcast.
And the Christmas lights that really pointed it
Hey,
out.
I was wondering, you're the first person, this is like the last show this week, and you guys are the first people to mention, the first person to mention the Christmas
I'm
lights.
a Christmas light guy, man. You ought to see my Christmas tree.
Is that right?
It's all lit up, sparkly and shiny.
Nice.
My girls love it.
Well, that's
Okay, I love
Mine
it.
comes out of the
Who am
box
I
like
kidding?
that.
So we got all kinds of high school sports coming up here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to come back. We're going to talk. It's still football season. It's not gone away yet, but it's close. It's close to going away.
That'll be a sad day.
It will be a tremendously sad day. This is the Take the Points edition of Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back right after these.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you tuning in.
Talking about that last
I'll bet you wouldn't. I'll bet you wouldn't. Let's talk NFL. We're getting into the NFL a little bit early because right now there is a ton to talk about in the National Football League.
With the Patriots losing last week.
All right. Let's talk about the Patriots game.
I've got a theory. I think Gronk missed the tackle on purpose.
Don't say it. We're on live air.
Why do you think
be on
Gronk?
YouTube. I know where he's going.
I want to hear this theory.
No, you don't.
Because
Okay.
I saw him.
Your
I
show.
saw him tweet
Just
something
sit back
out.
and watch.
By the way, you can follow him at elusive Weezopotamus or something like
Weasel 32, but
Weasel 32. Follow Lucas at Pole Barn something, right?
I don't know. Lucas 27 Pole Barn. That's what it was.
Lucas 27. Follow
At
Jamie
Hodges 75.
at Hodges 75. Follow me at what am I?
Tuba Fossil.
Tuba Fossil BD, Tuba Fossil BD, or you can follow this show at, you can follow Wabash Catch TV at Wabash Catch TV. Okay, all right. So let's set it up. The Patriots missed their first extra point, so the entire game they're either behind by 1, behind by 7. Finally, they catch up, take the lead, right? And they're about to win the game with they're up 30
seconds, I think.
they missed 2 extra points, didn't they? They're about to they're up 33-28 or 33-28. Or it might have been 27, something like that. And last play of the game, right?
Jets had the ball 7 seconds to go.
Miami had the ball.
Miami, sorry.
Dolphins had the ball.
Dolphins.
Okay, then what happened?
They bring in Rob Gronkowski, 6'6" tight end.
Rob Gronkowski.
in case there's a long Hail Mary.
Although the Dolphins have no one on their
zero
roster,
chance of a Hail Mary.
you can throw it.
No chance. It was Ryan Tannehill in, right?
Yeah. So
Tannehill's not going to throw it 75 yards.
No.
He's got a bum shoulder anyway.
So they do the lateral game, pitch it 2 or 3 times, get the ball to Kenyon Drake, the fastest guy on the
By the
field.
way, you know the name of that play.
Right now it's the Miami Miracle.
Well, I know, but the play call. That's Boise. That comes from the Boise versus Oklahoma game in 2007 when Boise ran it to success. Boise called it circus. Just stuff you need.
So-
that stupid people know.
Offensive player back there is the last line of defense.
Okay.
Stumbles a little bit, misses a step, and Kenyon Drake gets the angle and scores the game-winning touchdown.
Right. Gotcha.
My theory is Gronkowski missed it on purpose.
All right. Now, we kind of said that a minute ago. Why do you think Gronkowski, although it looks like he fell down?
Because he knew the touchdown was going to be 1 yard shy of 70 yards.
I warned you.
You did warn me.
Tried to get you away from it.
You
I
did
tried to get you to
warn me.
leave it alone.
You
favorite
did
number?
warn me.
You wouldn't leave it alone.
I wouldn't leave it alone. That's right. Well, so the Dolphins won, upsetting the Patriots. The Raiders won. I'm going to change the subject. The Raiders won,
Cost
upsetting
themselves at
Pittsburgh.
least 2 slots in the draft right now.
And there was another couple of upsets.
Not an upset. The Colts thumped on a team.
The Rams were expected to win by 4 or 5 points.
I think 3.5.
Was it 3 whenever it went off? The Colts were expected to they were supposed to lose, right? Wasn't it?
Hold on, I've got a cough. Yeah.
Well, I can't really hit pause.
I know. Yeah. I want my little switch I have on when we're doing games.
I
And
can't
do you think
really hit pause.
underdogs were 7-9 straight up last week, I believe.
Underdogs went 7-9, and everybody, there's a reason they call them favorites. It's because people bet them. And it works that way. People bet the favorites. So Vegas, after a few weeks ago of just getting waxed, this week made all the money back.
And the money was on the Rams Sunday night.
Money was on the Rams.
Heavy public money.
Heavy public money
Yeah.
on the
Rams and Chiefs have been heavy public money all year
Yeah.
long.
well, the Chiefs got beat too, right? Chiefs got
No, they ended up winning.
No, because Pat
Oh,
Mahomes
they didn't
That
cover.
one sounds bitter.
The Chiefs lost against the spread.
Because Pat Mahomes can run crossways and look in the stands and throw
Yeah.
the ball left and
He's
still
a
hit a
magician.
receiver. He's a witch.
To a guy that had a bum ankle and in the middle
Yeah.
of 4 guys, man, alive.
It's unreal.
It sounds like you
4-9.
watched. It sounds like you watched that game Sunday.
Well, we watched most of the game Sunday, so
Did you? Well, what was that? So,
Yeah,
so for this weekend, I mean, the nobody got fired Monday other than the Minnesota offensive coordinator. How was all right? I'll ask you, Weeze. You're the Seahawk fan. How enjoyable was that game to watch Monday night?
About as fun as a 3-0 at halftime game can be.
It was terrible.
terrible game.
That was a terrible football game.
enjoyed the second half.
They'd really built it up.
Now, you probably enjoyed like the last 3 minutes of the game. Is about all you enjoyed.
Once Russell remembered he can run and almost ran for as many yards as he threw for.
Yeah, he didn't throw for 100.
He didn't do much. Yeah, he didn't. He did not do much. So Seattle wins. That's the thing. Seattle now. I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a short. Well, why don't you give us the stats right now, and then when we come back, we'll talk about playoff positioning and that kind of stuff.
You mean what we went last week?
If you wish.
I'd rather hear overall.
You want to do them? You want to do what we did last week first? I tell you what. Let's take a short break. We'll come back, talk about playoff implications.
This has been riveting minute of TV.
Because Seattle just got into the playoffs, basically, right?
It's gonna be tough to keep him out.
Yeah.
It's been real tough.
There's all kinds of things going on, including clearly a surly Jamie Hodges. We don't understand why he's so surly today.
We're an
but
hour
he
late with the
is.
taping. I think he's hangry.
I'm hangry. I am hangry.
He may
a sandwich,
He may
man.
got a Snickers bar
I
or
need a
something out
sandwich.
there.
I need something.
We'll be back right after these. Stick
Hold on,
around.
Betty White.
No kidding.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
By far.
Really?
They need to flex them to Saturday.
They might. They got time to flex.
Welcome back, folks, to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here this glorious Friday morning. Do appreciate you tuning in as we're talking all kinds of gambling points and stuff. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into what happened last week, and may as well give give people up to date stuff too.
Okay. Well, last week we went 3-5.
We're gonna go 8-0 sometime here. I just know.
Looking at the numbers, we are not going to go 8-0.
We've got
most
7.
weeks we usually have at least one conflict that prevents that anyway.
Yeah.
And I think we have one this week too, don't we?
Yeah, we do already.
Yeah, well.
But unfortunately, Bruce and Jamie lost both of theirs. Weeze hit one, and I hit both of mine again.
So we were in the lead. We're now back to the pack. Right?
Well, you're back closer to the pack.
It's not really a pack.
Jamie's still he's still in the good by $20. So Jamie's still up.
That boy.
Bruce, you're at 40 under, and Weeze at 50 under, and I'm still in behind. I'm 110 down.
So Weeze almost caught me.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's the.
So I've got a $60 lead with 3 weeks to go.
$60 lead with. So it sounds like it's time for people to start
throwing out some $30,
doubling down, huh? Well, actually, that's what I'm doing.
I put my credit card on the. All right, here we go. I'll get in this one way or another.
We'll talk about our bets here. Talk about our bets here in just a second. What we're doing this week, but the cool thing, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't mentioned it yet. Saturday Pro Football.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they do that? Shouldn't they have done that last week too, and maybe the week before?
I thought they used to. I thought once college was done with never mind. Last week.
No, because Army Navy's almost
Army
always
Navy
last week was the Army Navy game. It's always the week after the Army Navy.
But
game.
I don't think.
By the way, Army won.
Hey, nice job.
Yeah. By the way, Army didn't cover.
Yeah, they didn't cover the over/under either. Actually, the number was.
Was that your loser?
I was bitter on that.
Was that your loser last week?
No, Not on the show, at least.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Just
but you
define loser.
What was your winner last week? Winner and loser, Reese?
I had Seattle -3.
Okay, well that's a
Covered
nice one.
easy.
And your winners were.
I had Seattle -3 also, and then I had obviously the Thursday night over because it hits every time.
Yeah, every time.
Tennessee,
It's
Jacksonville.
every time.
It's every time, 50% of the time.
Yeah, but we have Thursday football. Great game Thursday. L.A. Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. When you look at the standings, the Chargers are in the playoffs right now, right? So does it matter? Are the Chiefs still in the one slot in the AFC?
But they
Can
could
you catch them?
If the Chargers win this, there are several scenarios where the Chargers could somehow leapfrog to the one spot. They've got a chance at it still. They're not out of it.
So they
They give them the same record.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
All three of the teams.
Chiefs are 11-2. Chargers are 10-3.
Yeah.
And the Patriots lost last week too.
Yeah,
so the
that bumped them way down.
See, that's the fun thing right now about the AFC. All your teams at the top still have something to play for. There's no one locked into a spot yet. And then Baltimore right now, due to tiebreakers, have the last spot at 7-6.
Okay.
They blew that game last week.
And there's like 5 other teams, Colts included, who are also 7-6.
Really?
So there's a big log jam there for the last.
So doesn't Baltimore still have to play Pittsburgh again sometime? I think here toward the end.
I don't know. I'm focusing on my Colts record, one game at a time.
Well, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. So you got Thursday night football, the Chargers versus the Chiefs. Any of us on that one? I don't. Well, what did you?
I threw 20 on the over of 54
4.5, I think.
and a half. Yeah.
All right. So you've got the over. Do you worry? Now, apparently you don't worry since the Chiefs have been going over all the time. Do you worry that December will slow down scoring? Because it clearly did in that Rams-Bears game on Sunday
the Bears
night.
defense slowed down scoring in the Rams-Bears game.
I think Jared Goff.
Jared Goff does not like cold weather.
Coming from Cal, playing in L.A., he didn't like that.
Note to future, Bruce. Note to future, Bruce. Jared Goff does not like cold weather. Actually, I think he's 0-5.
Chiefs do get one of the best defensive players in football back this week, too. Eric Berry's coming back.
Is he going to be able to play? He's been out.
They tweeted out the video. Guess who's back? And it's a highlight video of Eric Berry.
He's been gone for what, a year and a half?
Yeah.
Did not play. He got hurt like the third or fourth game last season. Been out ever since.
He's one of those guys, even though he's a Chief, I've always rooted for him, even back in the Tennessee days.
Well, that's nice of you. That's nice of you. So now, who won the first game? The Chiefs beat the Chargers the first week of the season, right? So this game, the Chiefs and Chargers, it's not going to be. It won't set up a head-to-head. But if the Chargers win, they'll be tied.
Now here's another deal for the Chargers. They're basically down their third-string running back because Eckler's most likely out.
Oh, really?
He hasn't practiced. Is going
concussion
through
and neck issue,
and they don't think he can get through concussion protocol by Thursday night.
And the Wisconsin kid coming back yet? He's not back yet.
Gordon's not back.
Gordon, they haven't said the back yet, so that leaves that Justin Jackson.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so if the AFC playoff picture is a little bit cloudy, the NFC maybe not quite so, is it?
No, it's not overly cloudy. You've got definite separation. I'm not sure. What do you got over there?
I was looking at the 538 odds, and
well, the Seahawks are the fifth seed, basically.
They're pretty well in,
all but locked in. Then you've got half a dozen teams at 6-6 or 6-7.
Philly, Minnesota.
Minnesota's 57% chance of getting in, and then Philly at 18%. Yeah, the huge drop off after that. I mean, that's it.
They basically got what they're saying is they're 6.
Yeah.
Boy, that's the thing. How would you like to
especially with Philly not having wins now?
How would you like to be a Minnesota fan after watching that game, that performance on Sunday?
Yeah, and then firing your offensive coordinator and still being in the sixth spot in the playoffs. So,
pretty securely in it.
That's one of those some gamblers have looked at, firing the OC on a short week because they played Monday and then turning it around.
They're playing the Bears this week, though, right? So, I mean,
Green Bay's at Chicago.
Oh, Green Bay's at Chicago.
Minnesota's Miami.
That's my super dog.
All right. Well, that's
it's Miami at Minnesota.
There's really nobody else in the NFC, is there?
No.
The only ones that are not completely out of it.
The AFC is so log jammed and still lots going on.
Philadelphia, Carolina.
Well, that's the interesting thing. And I hate, since Lucas is right here, I hate to say this. That's kind of one of the interesting things about this. Looking at it, the Green Bay Packers are not dead. Yeah,
3% chance according to 538.
5-7-1. If they beat the Bears this weekend, there's still a chance that the Packers.
About done with this show.
Lucas says, "See you later, Bruce."
I'm glad his last word in that sentence was show.
See, I was surprised the Colts only had a 27% chance on their numbers.
Comes down to our tiebreakers aren't.
Well, you see,
good against
that's
any of
also
them.
the messed up deal with all the ties that there have been this year.
But that could change this week
Well, yeah. It's,
in the AFC.
They beat Dallas. It jumps to 41% just on that win.
Yeah.
well, that also gives
Yep.
the Bears the chance to basically kill the Packers this week, to end the Packers season for good or ill.
You mean win, right, Luis?
Say what now?
You mean when the Colts beat the Cowboys, they jumped 41%.
Yeah, win. I thought you meant win. W-I-N, not W-H-E-N.
Cowboys really can't be caught very easily either, can
No.
they? 8-5, a 2-game
Especially in
lead
that
with 3 to
division.
go.
Yeah.
Name a
nobody-
quarterback in the NFC East right now.
You heard the news about Wentz, didn't you?
I heard Carson Wentz out for the rest of the year.
Well, they're-
Possibly.
If they lose, they're not going to, because then they'd basically be eliminated, so there's no point in bringing them back.
the Washington Redskins using Josh Johnson.
My boy, San Diego's Josh Johnson.
New York Giants, are they still have Eli playing?
Yeah. What's the Giants?
5-8.
So they don't
They aren't
have
dead.
a chance.
No, they're
Less
not
than
dead.
1%.
Okay. So
But they still have a
They'd
chance.
have to win out.
So you're saying there's a
Went
chance.
out. They still only have a 6% chance.
Oh, is that right? Well, they do have a chance, man. They've got a chance. They need all kinds of things to happen.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay, so
that includes an earthquake in Indonesia.
that happens.
It happens.
It does happen. All right, you've already given us one of yours.
Right. Yep.
Any
over on
other
Thursday night.
any other games that folks are excited to see that may or may not be betting this weekend?
Pittsburgh, New England's going to be fun.
Anybody bet? Actually, after my little foray last weekend into the New England Patriots,
Yeah.
that's not going to be fun at all.
One of those that all the numbers say Pittsburgh, but then you've got an upset Belichick coming off a loss that they shouldn't have had.
Pittsburgh just got beat by Oakland.
I'm going to tell you a game that will bring in tremendous TV ratings is Saturday night, Cleveland at Denver. People are excited about.
Speaking of
it's fun to
gambling
watch
on
Cleveland.
that game, that's the
All Baker Mayfield, everything.
Here's why we don't go 8-0 this week.
That's exactly right. I choose to go with my Baker Mayfield and to go with my friends, the Cleveland Browns, on the road
They've
at
been good
Denver.
against the number this year.
However, you're not taking them, right? You're taking Denver?
I took Denver as my second.
You took Denver.
Yeah.
Why did you take Denver and just argue? Is it because you're the bane of my existence or something?
That's it.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a lot of the reasoning. That was a lot of the reasoning.
That is one I would
It
seriously
was
look at
to
the
gain
under number,
ground
no matter
on
what
you.
the under number is.
That makes sense. The Cleveland Browns
Name
are
a Denver offensive player besides Philip Lindsay right now. Name a receiver.
That's why I took Cleveland basically because Denver's so beat up. They're banged up. They got
It's still in Denver.
And it
on
is
Saturday
in
night.
The Cleveland Browns, by the way, to help your point, the Cleveland Browns are 7-19 straight up in the last 26 games as a road underdog.
We
which
can't use these numbers
they
with
basically-
Cleveland right now. I mean, the numbers
They
are
make
so
those-
skewed with Cleveland.
With Cleveland, you got to have a with Hugh Jackson and post. Hugh
Yeah, I
Jackson
mean, the numbers are so bad with it.
How about this one? All right, this is the
Which
stat.
makes me nervous about
This
my
is the
pick.
stat that makes you wonder if it's a new day in Cleveland. Cleveland is 0-11 against the Broncos. They haven't beaten the Broncos since 1992.
Wow.
91.
I was going to guess the Ernest
91?
Miner game.
91.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I would have really thought it was the drive. True. They lost.
Yeah, that makes
It would have
sense.
been before that one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the last sentence, Denver 3-point chalk at home on Saturday night.
Yeah, well, some of us don't do that. I got Cleveland plus 2.5.
I got Denver -3 as my second.
You got
game.
Denver -3. Okay, that's fine. What games what's your other game you're playing? Or your any game?
I mean, I'm going to take the Bears -6.
All right, now here we go into the discussion of whether you bet with heart or with brains.
Both. This one.
-6 against the
hatred.
Packers.
Green Bay
Hatred.
Packers are 0-6 straight up in road games this season. They're 3-7 straight up.
I've got no
And
argument.
their last 10 is an underdog of 3.5 to 9.5. Chicago is 6-1
I have no argument
against the
with that.
spread over
I
its
have
last
no
7
argument.
games.
What's your
I think
second
number's pretty
NFL?
accurate.
I'm going to take the Saints Carolina over. It's 51.5.
Okay, well,
So-
there's nothing wrong with that. That sounds good. How about you, Weez?
I'm sticking to my wheelhouse, going against Oakland. So I got Cincy -2.5. The Hugh Jackson revenge game,
Yeah, that'll
even
work.
though he was an idiot.
Yeah.
And then I I've been hot with Seattle lately, and I like that number. They're only a 4.5 point favorite against Arizona.
Good luck to all of you on
Fran.
these,
Or San
because
Francisco.
I tried in our show prep. I tried to talk these guys into betting a college game instead of an NFL, since the bowl season starts Saturday.
I got a super dog in college.
Bowl season, I do too. See that, and I think last week is testament to the fact that I bet college football better than pro football. That's so.
You missed them both last week.
They were pro games.
Yeah.
They were pro games.
There are some interesting games this week.
There are some interesting games. I'm taking
like a couple of them.
I'm taking Fresno State in the Las Vegas Bowl to cover and defeat the Arizona State.
I like that one too, especially with
N'Keal
Harry out.
What do I get, 4.5? I think I'm giving 4.5. And Fresno State playing really well right now. The Pac-10 over the last 2 years in bowl games are 2-11 straight up, or against the spread.
Arizona State's best player is sitting out, a first-round pick, a wide receiver. He's not playing.
He's not playing so he can get ready for the draft, right?
Which is a trend you're going to see a lot more of.
Like Will Greer.
I do not like that.
And you said your super dog?
The North Texas.
My super dog as well, North Texas. 7.5 point dog, and we're both taking them.
Last year, teams playing with a coaching change in December, 1-5 straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Utah State
lost their coach, and the North Texas guy, the coach there, he fought off 2 or 3 people wanting to take him. Kansas State wanted to hire him. There were 1 or 2 others wanting to hire him, and he says, "Hey, I'm staying with North Texas. I like my team. That's my team. That's my team on the field."
Wow, you got
going old school.
Got me fired up.
That made me change
Are
my
you a
pick.
man? Are you 40?
That's right. It's my team. That is old school. That's 30 years. My team's on the field. My team's on the court. Hey, you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Did you say your super dog?
Nope.
I thought you did.
No, you and we've been having a conversation for 10 minutes. Lucas and I are sitting here looking at papers.
You gave us your super dog.
I left and you didn't even notice I was gone.
I did not give my super dog.
Who's your super dog?
Miami. They're going to beat the Vikings. Miami +7.
I love it because they are going to beat the Vikings.
How about you?
I'm taking the Jets.
Awful, though.
You're taking the Jets as your super dog.
Yep, to
I
beat
like
the
the
Texans.
Jets better than the Miami call.
God bless
I
you
like
both.
his better than mine because I need the Jets to beat the Texans.
And they will.
Actually, I kind of like, if you really want me to, if you're going to play the Bruce Dickey fade, I like yours a lot better than his.
Was it Miami 6-1 at home? Miami 6-1 at home. Still
I
won the
really like
playoffs.
yours a lot.
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a minute. Stick around.
What was that?
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our Take the Points edition over there. It is Brian Weeze Turner here in the middle. Lucas Weeze Vaughn.
Nope. not even a little.
And here it's Jamie Little Hodges. We appreciate.
I'll take it. Whatever.
We appreciate you tuning in. We should have made up Santa Claus' name since the place is so vibrantly
Festive.
decorated.
Give me a couple of years and I'll probably be able to pull it off.
The Santa Claus?
Yeah.
The beard's coming close, man. It's
yeah.
doing really well.
Promotion.
That's very impressive. By the way, the owners' meetings, is it the owners' meetings or general managers' meetings?
Just winter meetings, isn't it?
Winter meetings, that's what they call them. Winter meetings going on out in Las Vegas this week in baseball. And have there been, hasn't been a whole lot of news out of the winter meetings. Fellas, have you been surprised at the lack of news? Other than it really looks like Scott Boras is beginning to get kind of testy about not getting a whole lot of play for Bryce Harper yet.
It's been kind of a growing trend that the winter meetings doesn't have as much action as it used to, largely because of technology and being able to communicate much more easy than they used to be able to.
There have been a few changes. You were not here to give your Goldschmidt your thoughts of the Goldschmidt views.
Very
what
happy.
You think about
I don't think it's being talked about as much as it should be. I think it was a great deal for the Cardinals. Love it. Very happy.
Goldie?
Yep, extremely happy. Changes our whole lineup. Puts Cart back at third. Puts him in front of Ozuna. Gives some protection.
I know Sheehan talked about it's a good value, but probably a solution to a problem they didn't have.
Oh, really?
I like it.
They did have that problem. I mean, he just thought that Tyler O'Neill was going to blossom.
And the defensive part.
The fact Fowler's a bounce back candidate out there and right. That probably doesn't happen now.
I think this solidifies the defense big time. Not just as bad. The defense is a big move for
So I
them.
think it makes it worse because he's not a great defensive first baseman.
He's crazy. He's been a 6-time Gold Glover.
Yeah, he's
and
fantastic.
he slipped off the last 2 years.
Oh, listen to Mr. Stats Guy.
Too much Sheehan. How are those stats treating on our betting sheet?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Stats Guy, who all here
That
expected...
being said, I still think it's a good value.
Speaking of Stats Guys, who all here expected Lee Smith and Harold Baines to get in the Hall of Fame
How
this
awful
year?
is Harold Baines getting in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, Harold Baines getting in there really shocked. I thought it was an Onion article.
I think it's time to get, honestly, it's probably time for the Veterans Committee to go to.
Do you think so?
That's another one that they're trying to fix a problem they don't have. There was a time period where there were some guys that fell under the cracks and all that, and you needed someone to fix that. That time no longer exists.
Well,
Once again, because you can pull up.
You pull up WAR and compare people over.
There's all kinds of
Harold Baines was on the ballot many years and deemed unworthy.
He was at 6%.
6% was his highest.
Yeah.
He made it 2 years on the ballot.
6%.
Did you get a chance to see Tony La Russa getting angry about Harold Baines today?
He is turning into the Clint Eastwood character.
No, I've missed it.
Tony La Russa went on with Mad Dog, Chris Russo, today on television. And
I felt personally attacked.
Really?
Because he went off on stat heads.
He was not pleased. He used a bad word on television. One of those words you're not supposed to use on television.
Which one was it?
It was the S word. He wasn't all that happy with the S stuff that all these. What did he call you? The stat heads.
I'm trying to find it.
It was like weasel head stat guys or something, are so full of beans for another term.
Superficial. I mean, it was one of those you can't even try to.
Paraphrase.
No, I missed that.
On Chris Russo's show.
And then he started talking about Chris Russo says, hey, look, shouldn't he have been in maybe the top 5 at some point of the MVP voting? And it doesn't matter. Well, shouldn't he have led the league in some particular category of? He did. And Russo said, well, what did he lead the league in? Game-winning RBIs.
In the month of December?
On even numbered years.
Yeah. I grew up an A's fan. I was a huge La Russa fan. The game has passed him by. He's one of those that hadn't learned anything new since 1982.
Well, did you see Scott Boras? You were talking about the Harper deal, his 55-minute press conference, and when he finally got testy and what his final answer was? You guys don't even know. There's cars in this race that aren't even labeled yet. What?
He also talked
What
about.
does that mean?
I don't know.
He also talked about that big bank of money that St. Louis is sitting on, and I really.
That I'll
he
actually
talked
agree
about
with.
St. Louis?
He talked about
I
St.
don't
Louis.
like him talking about St.
He
Louis.
talked about the bank of money, and I say this is
The way he-
river
the
Bank of money
bank.
that
I was
every
trying
team
to figure-
has.
The way
Bank of
that-
money that every team in Major League
That's
Baseball
exactly
has.
right. But he pointed out St. Louis because somebody, I guess, I don't know if they asked about St. Louis in particular, or if it just came up in Boris.
Scott Boras should still be living off the money he got off the J.D. Drew money from St. Louis, so he needs to shut his trap and go back into the hole.
When you inflate your attendance numbers.
Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever works.
Yeah.
But I think y'all will admit. And now you may not, but I think the Lee Smith pick was good. I think Lee Smith deserved to be in the Hall of Fame. Don't you?
Just
Or
a
do
notch
you?
below Trevor Hoffman.
You guys,
Yeah, I do.
you guys were young when Lee
Yeah,
Smith
no,
was pitching
I'm
for the
okay with Lee
Cardinals.
Smith.
Yeah. A notch before Trevor Hoffman. Trevor Hoffman's in. That's the tricky thing about Harold Baines getting in, because right now there are probably 30 or 20 guys who would say, "Look, I'm better than Harold Baines, and I'm not in, and I didn't get in." And what do you do? What do you say? Wait till the Veterans Committee?
I've always kind of kicked around the idea of your Hall of Fame has a set number of players. If you're going to add someone, you kick someone out.
Well, they could do that. I mean, there's some dudes.
What's going to happen?
It's not going to happen.
do that.
No,
It's
but
not
they'll-
going to happen.
but
But
they'll
I like the
start-
concept.
But they'll start kicking
It's a zero-sum game.
as you get
Yeah.
farther away from great players. They'll start kicking those guys out. Whoever the current slate of riders is, will.
Well, you see, now
Newer
they
guys.
they just did in the
I'd say
last
let Jay
year,
Jaffe do it.
reduced it.
There you
from,
go.
They
I like
reduced
that.
it from 530 to like 430. The baseball
voters.
writers they did cut it down to they took out some voters who clearly weren't watching baseball anymore. So yeah, they've been doing some, but again, this wasn't the writers that made this.
And I'm one of those.
This was the Veterans Committee.
I care less and less because of the not having Bonds and Clement. Put the guys in.
You know what?
I'm with that.
I'm with you.
I'm with that.
Hey,
Are we all really for the putting in the steroid heads?
I am. It made the game
steroid
fun.
freaks?
It made the game fun. I enjoyed watching it.
I know I am too. And,
Yeah,
and you know, the four of us could go out and meet anybody on the street, and they'd say, "You're an idiot for thinking that."
Not
and
just that.
we can argue it. I mean, it makes sense.
Hey, we've got to give a very important PSA
This
to
might
our
be a
listeners.
first and take the points history.
That we
we all
agree.
All four of us agree
No,
on
we're
something.
getting ready. We have got to give the listeners a PSA.
You better hurry.
It is still way too early to bet on college basketball. Don't touch college basketball. Run away from college basketball.
Bet it all you want.
Run far, far away. Ask Weeze, how's college basketball right now?
I was doing good till the last.
Yeah. Stay far away from college basketball.
Hey,
Won
you
like
got-
5 out of 6.
We got about 20 seconds. You got a big game this weekend. Gonzaga is going to North Carolina.
Gonzaga.
You
North
fired
Carolina
up
hadn't played
about
in-
that?
North Carolina hadn't played in a week and a half, so take Gonzaga to win by about 20.
We got Indiana Butler.
And when is that Saturday?
Saturday.
That's Saturday.
How come you guys are playing? How come your teams are playing teams that are like extremely tough? And I think we've got East Tennessee State for the blind or something like
'Cause
that.
they're
coming
tough for
in
you.
shipping.
How many points you
They
getting?
are tough for us.
How many points you getting?
I don't know, 3 or 4.
Is it a neutral site?
Neutral side.
It's really close to home. Hey, that's it for today. I'm going to have to cut it off now. That's enough for Take the Points today. Folks, thank you again so much for watching. Down there, it is Brian Turner, Lucas Vaughn here in the middle, Jamie Hodges there. And go watch Wabash Catch TV. We got great high school basketball on. Pay attention to that. And we'll see y'all next week. Merry Christmas if we don't see you next week.